welcome to Juby Tarot. My name is Joanna Jubitana. My brand is Jubitana's Apothecary and Holistic Creations, and I am introducing my soulmate readings here on YouTube. My soulmate readings are meant to talk about the feelings and related to the heart, connections, relationships, relations with others, the outcomes of situations, and what's going on with the heart chakra, the desires of the heart, and what needs to change, what is happening, what is going forward, the outcomes. And it's going to be done month by month. This reading is for January 2019. You can always tune in every beginning of the month. You will catch my readings for each zodiac sign. Today I am doing Aquarius. So if your sun, your rising, and your Venus is in Aquarius, then this reading pertains to you. A little bit about me before I get started. My name is Joanna Jubitana. As I said before, my sun sign is Sagittarian, my rising ascendant is Libra, and my Venus is Scorpio. So let's go ahead and get started. Aquarius, what's going on? What's going on with the heart? What is going on right now? It seems that Aquarians, you guys love for things to look a certain way. You care a lot about your image and your brand and what you stand for, which is great. However, it's also about the inside of the fruit. Just because a fruit looks right, it looks nice, it looks beautiful, doesn't mean that it's sweet, doesn't mean that it's healthy, doesn't mean that it's not rotten on the inside. And that's kind of what kind of seems like the tone that's been going on with you guys. You guys have been masking a lot of your relationships, your heart desires, with what you want others to think. You want others to believe that you're happy. You want others to believe that you're a skillful lover, that you want to be single. It's your choice. No one had an effect on any decision. That is your theme. For those of you that are in a relationship, or were in a relationship, or even want to be in a relationship, in the feelings position, I pulled the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups it talks about memories, nostalgia, and it's looking back at what used to be good. Constantly. Remembering good feelings, remembering the passion, remembering why you decided to be with somebody, remembering someone that you love, just remembering those feelings. And those feelings are bringing back nostalgia. It's bringing back an air of sadness because you no longer have those feelings. It's all past. It's past related. They're not present. So the only thing that's bringing you happiness is the idea of what used to be, but presently you are not getting those feelings anymore. So you're sad because you want those feelings back. You want to be in that state of complete bliss and happiness, and it's not there. So you're constantly in memory. Another feelings is the Eight of Cups. There's a lot of feelings associated here, and this reading is very deep. You guys are going through a very transformation period when it comes to the heart and love. And a lot is changing. Your outlook on how to love, that image, you are finally breaking through from that. And the Eight of Cups is related to feelings and walking away from a feeling. So, whatever you were feeling here, that bliss, that happiness that you constantly go back and you remember, you're finally coming to terms that it doesn't exist anymore. It's not there anymore. It's not present. And you are going to walk away from that feeling and actually face what is real, mentally, emotionally. You're going to come to terms with it, because the truth is, what you are feeling right now, it's not what you felt. There is boredom, deceit. There is a negative aura around whatever dynamics you have when it comes to the heart. That being single maybe is not something that you want anymore. Being in that relationship is probably not what you want anymore. Being with that person is probably not what you want anymore. And you're having a hard time facing it because you have created this to be what it seems like you want, and your pride is getting in the way of that. But you are finally going to walk away from that want to have that old feeling back, and you're going to walk away into new territory. However, presently, what's going on? You still are a bit resistant to change. Presently, I pulled the Hanged Man. You are resistant to change. You want to make whatever it is that you're in and related to the heart work. Whether you're alone, whether you're with somebody you don't love, whether you're having an affair and you realize that you don't want to do that anymore. You are trying to make it work, to believe that whatever you felt is still there. So you are kind of sacrificing yourself in the present moment, although you know it's not. You are sacrificing yourself because you want it to work. Why wouldn't you? You invested time into it, you invested feelings into it, so you want it to work. The thing with the Hangman, which is also a good card, is because it is of complete alignment. Now, although you are sitting there and you're sacrificing your feelings, you're becoming enlightened and you are realizing what is true. And you are perfectly and divinely connecting yourself to what is presently happening. It's becoming more receptive. You're becoming more aware of. Now, here's where we get into some really, really change of events, turn of events. In your outcome position, I pulled the Death card. Death, it's how you look at it that makes it good or bad. If you look at the end effects of death, then yes, it's sad, because death does mean permanent change. There's going to become something that you once have is going to permanently end. There's going to be a change in the heart. You are either going to let go of someone completely, you're going to move out of their house forever, you are going to stop sharing financial responsibilities with them, you are going to move on to someone else. You are going to end that old cycle, which is great news. For me, like, I would be happy. Like, at first, yeah, letting go is hard. Permanent change is hard to accept, but what I love about the Death card is that you can see the sun coming out in the back. So even though the skeleton is walking away and letting go of everything, the sun is coming up because you are headed into new territory. And everything new, you have the ability to create something grand because it's new. And whatever you decide to move into, it's your choice. The number 13 is related. The Death card is the number 13. So the 13 is related to karma. This is karmic energy. So remember, what you put in is what you put out. What you decide to go towards, and that energy you go towards, and what you decide to create for your new beginning. And how you decide to use the death of something in order to move towards something new will ultimately create your new beginning. So manifest greatness, manifest great new beginnings, and take advantage of the ability to start over, a clean slate. Because that energy you invest and you put towards it, it's going to ultimately magnify, multiply, and it's going to make something great. Now, if you decide that you're not going to take that energy and you're going to dwell on the sadness and you're going to dwell on the end and the permanence, you're going to be soaking in your feelings, and all it's going to lead to is depression. And there's nothing going to change the end of it, except the only thing is that you're going to be depressed and you're going to be stuck in that feeling. So you're going to have no choice but to eventually move on anyways. And then I have the Wheel of Fortune in your outcome position again. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that, once again, related to the Death card, something is coming to an end. What you once felt is going to completely change. It's going to turn. And I think this is for the good. The Wheel of Fortune is, in this case, going towards a better beginning, definitely. Because what you were feeling before was negative emotion. You were dwelling on what was and not what is. And you were sitting there in self-sacrifice, even though you had all this new information that you can use to benefit yourself. So finally, this, whatever you're in, is going to come to an end. Whether you're done being single, or done with somebody, or done with an affair, or done with the idea that you don't want to love, or done with love, I don't know. Whatever you're done with and you're moving towards is going to shift into a more positive direction, and you are going to see things a lot better. Final outcome card I pulled is the 10 of Pentacles, and you have a lot of 10 cards here. Wheel is 10, Pentacles 10, and then you have the Death card, which all is for the end. So done. You are done with whatever was there, and you are starting new beginnings. And for your final outcome, the 10 of Pentacles, it lets me know that you're going to get physical happiness. Things are going to go physically great once all of this has happened. Things are going to happen the things that are going to come to you after the end of are going to be beneficial and are going to serve you in a positive way. Pentacles is a physical thing. So these things are going to bring you abundance. You're going to remove blockages in your life. You're going to receive opportunities, change, maybe new love interests. Things are going to get way better for you, and this is a continuous thing. So for your outcome position, this means that this trend is going to continue as long as you keep on moving forward into the positivity. And I'm happy to say that. I'm going to go ahead and shake up my runes. That's what I do at the end. And I want to know what's to come in love for you. What is the final, what is going to lead on into the months to come when it comes to Aquarian energy in regards to love? All right, so I have the rings and I have the ear of corn. The rings is related into love. Ear of corn is positivity. So once you move on from whatever it was holding you back, you are going to be able to love again, and it's going to be positive, and it's going to benefit you in a great way. So I'm happy to say that two of the runes that I pulled out was the moon. It's all about what you manifest. It's all about what you put out. And then finally I have the wave. Wave is all about motion, forward moving energy, or it can also go backwards. A wave goes in and out. So it's all about how you decide to move within love. All right, so if you enjoyed my reading, if you liked it, if it resonated with you in any way, please press like or subscribe and subscribe. This was Juby Tarot. Follow me at OutrageouslyJJ33 on Instagram. Check the description out at the bottom. It was a pleasure seeing what's going on in your love and doing this reading in your love life and doing this reading for you. And I hope that I can continue being here on this journey with you and see you in the months to come. It was a pleasure, positivity, and light. Once again, it was Juby Tarot, and see you soon.